Babita Deokaran was shot multiple times outside her home in Winchester Hills, Johannesburg, on the 23rd of August. The senior official at the Provincial Health Department was a key witness in an investigation into tender fraud surrounding personal protective equipment. Her family describe her as a pillar of support.
Babita was a very loving, caring person in the family, someone who was looked upon as a leader and a mentor, very often sought for her advice and her assistance. You know, Babita was the life of our family.
Pakamani Hadebe, Zita Radebe, Pinda Ndlovu, Sanele Mbele, Sipiwe Mazibuko, and Sipakanisa Dladla were arrested for her death days later. While relieved at the arrest, her family are still reeling from the callous action.
Justice must be served to the persons that ordered the killing, not only to those 6 that executed the murder, but also the persons that ordered her murder and paid for that as well must be identified and brought to book.
In their bail application, all 6 retracted their confessions, alleging it was given under duress. But accused number 1's evidence was the most damning. In his confession, Hadebe implicated former Health Minister Zweli Mkhize, claiming he met the minister and a man he identified as Mkhize's brother at Brits Mall a week before Deokaran was killed. When applying for bail, Hadebe made a U-turn, saying he'd confessed to stop the assault by police. Mkhize released a statement days later, and his legal team tried to reach out to the defense. In the last appearance, the state told the court that at this stage, the former minister is a person of interest. Legal experts explain that a confession needs to be given freely and without coercion for it to be admissible in a court.
Confessions have to be made freely and fairly, and without any coercion, etc. If it is borne out that those confessions were elicited as a result of pressure and stress, then no court of law will accept that, because every person has the right to be presumed innocent.
The men are applying for bail.
We are very anxious at this time when we are following the case that's now back in court, and these 6 suspects are applying for bail. And you know, the reasons they're giving are very flimsy, and some of them are talking about their rights as prisoners, and they're talking about the inconveniences that they are facing in prison. But they did not take into account Babita's right to live her life to the fullest. They thought nothing about terminating her life.
The Deokaran 6 will return to the dock on Friday for bail judgment. Hasina Gori, SABC News, Johannesburg.